There's been some talk about a desire for me to finish a little project over here. So you may remember I had some digitals, some electricities, got some electricities up there. Yeah, and so there's a grommet right here that I bought. And there's a desire for that light to plug in down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put an outlet in there. So this obviously floats above the floor. I don't remember what's down there because I really didn't do it. The guy who built these did these. So I didn't do it. And I don't remember if I have pictures. Maybe I'll go back and look at pictures. But anyhow, I'm going to draw a small hole, use my little scope. Now, I can't bump my scope into my new phone because it's USB-C. So I'm going to have to use the iPad. Sorry about the iPad down. We're going to take a look. So it should be 3/4 plywood, then hopefully I'll miss whatever's underneath there. Then there should be a gap to the floor, then through the floor, and then hopefully miss, you know, a joist, which is 2.5 inches every 16 inches. So got a couple obstacles. 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe just 2. I don't know. So I realized that'd be scope. In a perfect world, I'm going to put this box in. Now, we can take a look and see, will this box even fit? Well, she might. She might not, so we don't know. So first we're going to start with the exploratory hole. And from the hole, if I need to move, I can do it. So I'm going to go down one level, take a look around, and then I'm going to do it all the way through and take a look around. And then see, like, am I against a joist here, or am I against something? So I'm going to try and put it in the back. And I may go this way, I may go that way. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Okay, so we got a holdage. Now let's stick our camera down the hole. And what do we see? Well, we see a floor. Okay, so we're nowhere near the support. So it looks like we're good to continue drilling. So I put it kind of in the corner here so I can go this way, or I can go this way. You know, like that, or like that. It's like I can go like that. Okay, well, let's get the next bit. I'm going to need a longer bit, though, because that won't reach. Okay, well, I used this bit, stuck it in a hole, and I was able to get that to drill through. So let's see what happened on the other side. Oh, duh. Okay. Seems to be a hole issue. Okay. We see an insulation. So I guess I need to go the other side and move back the insulation. Well, that's a good sign. So it's all the way through. So at this point, basically we need to verify which direction we're going to go. Though I think there's plenty of there. So I think I'm actually pretty good. This may actually be the whole the hole I need for the Romex to go through. Maybe I'll reestablish, and maybe it's just a matter of putting the box in. Now, on the box, I bought myself a Harbor Freight special tool. So this should be exciting. So this isn't going to cut, or if it did, it would take a long time. But I can use this with the multi-tool to establish where the box should be. A nice consistent way. And then I can come back with a multi-tool and just do the edges with a really a high quality like carbide slash, but at least I can make the outline so I can make a nice clean box. So we're going to definitely use this. This was great on drywall, I'm told. Not so much on the woodage, but it will work. But it'll probably ruin it in the process. So let's get our safety gear on. Safety gear. Go into the layer. Got our rear lights on. Ow. For my next project, which will be wiring my stereo, I gotta make some holages there and put some electricities up there. So I'm not looking forward to that. I haven't been back there in a while. Let's see, this looks safe. So, aha. Ironically, there's the box, and there may be the wire. It says outlets. Future cabinet outlets. See, this is one that was supposed to be in the fucking wall, not underneath in the basement. So that's great. So yeah, there we go. There's our light. We were well within our area here. Like the screw there. That's helpful. So yeah, got a great video going there. And then we just have to feed the wire through. Maybe even we'll turn it off. Nah, we'll let it go. I didn't clean this up. This, I need to finish up, but basically, I got these extra pieces here. I'm going to put them in the back behind here so that this has something to rest on. Not quite sure why. Slowly filling up my cabinets. Pencil's going there. Somebody will label it. Probably when I retire. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Didn't exactly do the perfect job, but gave me an outline to go against. So now we use this guy. She'll cut through the wood a little better. Yeah, didn't anticipate all the smoke. We let that clear out for a little bit, but I got that side done. Let that just so it's more burning than cutting for some reason. Cutting off a little bit of excess. Again, this is supposed to be the shit in the wall that was never ran. Giving myself a little bit. I'm going to push the extra down there because I'm going to have plenty of room there. But the box fits in there. We just need to wire it up. I did turn it off, electricity-wise. Figured that would be the least I could do to make my job easier. Okay, well, there's the piece I cut out. And the outlet's in. I need to go turn the electricity on, and I may or may not need to connect it to the junction box below. I don't remember if I did. But we'll know right away. As you can see, the light's on. She's working, and she's connected to the Wemo, so she'll talk to Alexa, and Alexa will talk to her, and words will be exchanged, and things will turn on and off. I don't know. I'm trying to standardize on out plugs being Wemos, because the app is simple, and it just seems to work. I got 3 other kinds that I'm downsizing. Well, Spike does not approve of the end of daylight savings time. Now we got to take our walks in the dark. Of course, it's 9 o'clock, but it's like 70 degrees out here, 60 or something. I don't know. I'm very comfortable. This is the neighborhood tree. That's pretty much what every dog does to it. So it's Friday morning. I got today off because it's Veterans Day, and just let the cat in. I guess Spike's taking off. You can tell this is Spike by the fact it's got Spike food. He's hoarding again. She looks quite happy with herself. So we're gonna... Oh, there he is. What are we gonna do? So we're gonna go scrapping this morning. I got the dishwasher and a whole bunch of metal that I've collected from work that they wanted to get rid of. So we're gonna do that. Then when we come back, hopefully it'll be a little warmer. We're gonna take care of the leavages. So then cut the grass, and not the backyard. I did that 2 nights ago, but in the front yard, and kind of clean things up. I think my garbage people didn't come today. I popped a bunch of stuff off the dishwasher, all the plastic stuff and the hose, and just kind of stripped her down to as much as the bare metal as I could. Hopefully that increases the value. They were just gonna throw out the plastic anyhow. But now that's the plan for this morning. So leavages, maybe a little, trip to those, Taco Bell. I don't know. Things happen. Maybe I'll get the mail. But post office open. Hollowed out, maybe not to get the mail. Maybe a little back rubbing. belly rubbings for spiky. Oh, this. Yes. Very happy with this. Yeah. The knife works really well. Everything works well. I've used the scissors. I've used the screwdriver. Yeah. I even used this little bit on an M.2, which is a hard drive screw. It's a little tiny screw yesterday. I have seen on the interwebs that they have a manufacturing problem on the carbide cutters here, that they crack. Like if you try to use them on metal, they crack. So I haven't really put those to use. I think copper would be fine. Could use that on the wire this week when I did the outlet for that light underneath the cabinets. So yeah, was it worth the 2-year wait? We'll see. I've been carrying it every day the past 2 weeks, so it's passed that test. The only exception was last week, and I didn't want to lose it, so I didn't take it with me to the property. So it's been a couple weeks now with the old dishwasher. It's not supposed to be down there. Still getting used to it. I like the top a lot. I missed the third rack. You just put flats on there, but I didn't order that. Still getting used to this, but I like this. Keeps everything separate, and you just pop it out. It's the old one is a long one, and then this can move around a lot easier. So yeah, very quiet. I do need to come back and put in a piece of, what is everything? It was kind of messy here last week. Oh Jesus, looks like somebody made some art there. It's very quiet, and I do like the fact I get notified when it's done on my cell phone. Not that I really care, it's just kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and plug this in there. Let her do her thing. Oh, the other weird thing. Oh, this is awesome. This just slides. Maybe it hasn't been bent up yet. Maybe the old one is bent up, and it slides all, like all out. So I like that a lot. Yeah, I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, when it's done, it opens the door, which is a little weird. So you're like, who left the door open? It left the door open. Doesn't really bother me, but I can see the time fine. But if you zoom in, it gets all weird like that, but not a big deal. I can see it from 4 feet away. Okay, well, I may not get rid of this. I'm thinking maybe a tool holder, or maybe for holding ribbon or something. I could lose the wheels and mount it to a frame. We're gonna hold on that one. But dishwasher's in, and yeah, this is a fairly good scrap pile. There should be at least, $25. Maybe a flat tire if I'm like Joe Brady. He went, got $25 and paid $150 for new tires. So, things happen. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like wandering around. Maybe there's some pipages over there. Maybe we'll check that out. That netted me a big $20. 240 pounds though. So at least we got rid of some crap. Leaves. It's about 55 degrees out here. I'm not sure, but it's about time. Have a little lunch and attack this. I gotta deal with my other legs. What color that was supposed to be. So yeah, we're gonna blow all this out. There's lots of leaves here, and just chomp on them. But usually I blow them this way. But yeah, it's kind of blocked here. This is wood from the house demo, ash trees, wood lath. Some of that I'm saving for a project. Pallets. What do you say, pallet wood? I guess I can put that on the Craigslist or the Face Space or something. Never found the project for this, but just waiting. Couch cushions. Guess I could have gotten rid of that today. I have to remember that from the next run. But right through there. At a point where I got to reduce the volume before I proceed, because I'm just kind of blowing them back in myself. Plus, it's kind of windy today, so we're gonna hit this. But we got this pretty well cleared out. That looks a lot better. And I think, I mean, not all the leaves are down, but you know, you never, it'll be snowing before all the leaves fall down. Thinking about slicing this off. I could clean that out a lot better. It's gonna come down one way or another. I'm gonna try a different technique called run this shit over. I don't know what's gonna happen. Blow it back. Maybe that, or maybe I'm too lazy to carry it back to the compost pile. Probably a second. Well, that didn't work very well. Maybe if they were vertical, it would have worked better. But I did get most of the leaves off, so now I'm just going back to cleaning this out and running it over. They say you get about a 71 reduction, and I'd agree with that. Okay, now all I gotta do is blow it back. Looks much better. Okay, neat or OCD? You tell me. Last weekend when I was at the estate sale down south in Connellsville, I don't know where it was. I picked up a mixer for $10. Now, even if the mixer doesn't work, which currently doesn't, this alone is worth $10 plus. Then we got the old hookaroo for making the bread. This bad boy, I think I'm gonna scratch off the rest of this paint and powder coat it. A bright green, because I have a lot of green. Powder coating. I can easily powder coat that, so I got to make a mental pile of what to do. Oh, I like this guy. My Proteon. They sold these at AudioCraft, which is a really high-end audio store in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 80s, 90s, 2010s, and now they're not anywhere around. But yeah, shit. That might go in the living room. I got some good speaker set too, the Paradigms. These actually match. These are both Proteons. It's dusty in here. There's my lamp from college. Yeah, it's a beast. And that I gotta sell at eBay for parts. It's a Thorens, which is worth like $400, except it's got some water damage to the fire, but it's actually repairable. A lot of good parts on there. So anyhow, I opened it up, which involves punching out some pins. This pin in specific, taking some screws off, and oh my God. So it would turn on, I'd hear it humming, but it wouldn't turn. But it does turn there. Enhance. I have a feeling this part is kind of gummy, but look at they just threw grease in here. I think some of this is still good, but geez, oh man. Just big globs of grease. So I have some, I don't even have much grease. I have a tube of grease that you use for, that's cooking grade, and it does move fine. So yeah. I'm gonna use my nose to turn the phone off. Well, I plugged it in and turned it on, and it started growling. I can move it, but it would growl like I'd move it and a little bit. So double check the brushes, and I took this one out, and it had been turned the wrong way. It was this way versus this way, and then it started running, and then I turned on the turned the motor on, and it started turning. So this one is sparking a lot, so I flipped it over, but I'll show you that in a second. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of spark, I think that's gonna go around. These brushes are new, so if I were to guess, what happened was that somebody replaced the brushes and they put them in wrong, and they declared it broke. So this is basically the brushes. They're just carbon de-enhance. And you can tell that they're, that was weird. See how they're rounded? Enhance. There we go. And they're not flat. So they have a one way that they need to go. Now, looking at this, it probably needs to go de-enhance like this. Now, because they're square, you could put them in the wrong way, but we don't want to do that. So we'll put that in there. You got your metal cap. This is a copper spring. I'm just gonna put that in there. And ironically, my cabinet maker screwdriver fits perfectly for this, as you can see. Okay, pop that there. We'll plug her back in. She is dirty, but She's back when they were made pretty well. There we go. Just a little bit of sparkies. So the way this works is very simple. It applies power to each one of these little segments, and then it changes the polarity back and forth, making it turn. So there's magnets in here and coils and stuff. I'm gonna stick my finger in there. So I think at this point, Jesus Christ, I need to clean it, put it back together, and go working. I think I can give this to one of my kids. Oh boy, I think we're gonna need some paper towels for this. Plenty of grease. I don't know if I can clean this grease and use this. Yeah, I can, because there's way too much grease. I just need to, I can tell the good stuff from the bad stuff. So we'll do some grease cleaning. Okay, so this is the actual part that fits in here. And when the shaft turns, this wheel here turns on this outer gear and it makes it go. So it's a weird scenario here. Stay. You're not going to stay, are you? I need a better stand for this. But what's interesting is I took all that yucky grease out of there and I kept hitting something hard and then found this cotton rope in there. But basically that rope goes to this little groove here. And I guess as this heats up, it melts the grease and then sucks it in to this bearing here. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and see what we can do, and hopefully clean the inside of this and I still got a fair amount of good grease here. Yeah, so I didn't expect to find like cloth in there. So that's got to be fairly old, because I don't remember the one I took apart last year having a piece of cloth for a bearing lubrication system. That's old school. I get it cleaned up, and I jump the gun and put it on before I put the screws in down here. Those are these guys. So we're going to be drifting that piece right there back out with our punch so that we can put the screws back in there. Oops. Well, I still got some cleaning to do. You can tell the top I haven't cleaned it all, but the bottom I got pretty good. It just got my hands dirty, put it back together. Other than that little bend up there, it does what she's supposed to. So I need to get a metal mixer bowl, new feet, and then pretty much I'm done. You know, powder coat this. She'll probably last a long time. Well, she won't win any beauty awards, but she cleaned up pretty well. Can't really do much about the scratches. She's got patina. So it looks like I need the little knob here, little adapter that fills in there, 4 feet, and the glass. So we'll go check that in the interwebs. Gotta finish that this weekend. I guess this is a pizza oven. Got some field big stones. Got a roof. Heat comes out. Where's the fire going? So I guess you build your fire from the front. I guess so. Interesting. Sure like this design. So initial look is like, hey, they're recycling water, but the valve's upside down. There's no hole. I think this is called winterization, but still. But the hose is down there. Hose should be. Oh, that's to let the water drain out. Okay. But though there should be holes at the bottom. Hey, that's the same kind of lock my house used to have. I don't know where to get an extra one. Yeah, we're going for a walk. I'm doing a lot of walking. He's doing a lot of riding. So I'm at a Christmas thing. My wife just got out of the car and left. I don't know how to describe this place, but there's a cell tower over there with what looks to be like a bird's nest. A big bird's nest. Maybe that's where the eagle is. It's very death-like. Didn't know there's an exit that way. Looks like there's some cars. Have to go that way. So yeah, you got your wrong way. U-Haul, little wolf, All sorts of weird shit over here. Maybe one of the shorter buses I've seen. Where'd the rest of the bus go? Okay. This is random shit here. It's an old panel truck. What the fuck is that? I don't. That looks like a front loader. Oh, this is the International Harvester. I know so because it's got the H. That's a lot of welding. Pillars. Cast iron. That's one of the great things. That's a big grate. Guys in heavy metal, I guess. I don't know. What the? Propane tank top. Tracks, it looks like. Stroller. This looks like a test fixture for a jet engine. Some sort. That's aluminum. That's where all the chairs go. It's like a seating area? I can't understand. Oh well, I guess I gotta go eat social. Oh boy, I just happen to be hungry. Yeah. That's a new way to do dovetails. We got an undercarriage there. Oh, hammered. Nice. Okay. She's a pretty cool robot. I like it. There's her mustached boyfriend. He's a square body. I don't know what that is. A planter? I think I like the skirt on that. That's kind of cool. Electric chair. Everybody needs an electric chair. We got lizards. What kind of lizards? This guy's just an A. Clearly. We got station wagons. She's a Caprice estate model. I saw her RX, but really? She's got real vinyl on the side. Look at those wheels. This is a driving mobile. You can drink and drive in this all day long. It's like 38 feet long. Nice. Crap, that's a lot of dinosaurs. So that's real. I don't understand. Pretty sure Sophie would know what to do with this. So I've never been here before. That's for baseballs. I think this is a pit for working on cars. Just walk underneath the car. Smiley face? Unhappy face? Glass blowing? It looks like an oil heater. Pressurization. She likes the spiders.